And welcome back to Survival Records. Today we are working in our uranium mine, and come up with a pretty good little system here. We do a punch hole as deep as the length of the drills. Move over to the side. You can't go any deeper in because those corners up there are being impacted by the thrusters. So you move along to the side here, take another stab, and then after you've made your way all the way across the length there, so we've got a little bit further to go, you can go close and do a wide area drill, and that will clear out those ridges and allow you to make another pass going in. But that's not what we're here for today. We're going to finish doing this drill, or this mining, and we are then going to head up into the surface and work on crafting up and designing the refinery, the industrial refinery, with multiple large refineries, multiple large speed modules on them. Maybe we'll have it auto-assemble like we did over on Mars. But I'll bring you back when I'm on the surface and working on it. Yeah, I see you up there, Mr. Stingray. Don't get closer. Alright, so here's my theory, thought process, philosophy. How would you put it? What I am doing is grabbing some of these here plates, and I am gonna lay out the floor for this facility. The hole is right there, so I won't have to go far when I load and unload. But it'll be a good sized building. But what I'm cramming on here, we got one. All right. Yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna put this along the outside perimeter. The two further out are light armor blocks. And use this as the flooring. But anyway, once I get this laid out, I'm going to use the... I'm out of them. I'm going to use the welding arm of the constructor there, and get it built up, and I'll weld up the floor first, and then I'll bring it back for when I put down the equipment, the machinery. Okay, so thinking about how to do this in a self-assembling way, I didn't realize I made it 5 wide here, but I'll leave one side wider for more equipment. But we'll start right here at the edge, so there'll be like a wall, and this will be the underneath of the first refinery, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 refineries processing uranium with speed modules. That should probably handle me. So in thinking about how I want to lay down these refineries, the choices I have are either a port on the inside or a port on the outside. So I think I want to have them lined up this way, because then I can have a welder attached to that port pointing at that refinery and those 2 speed modules. Okay, so I've got the refineries laid out and the port is right there, so I want to put this here and connect a welder to that, have the welders all pointing that direction. And there. So we've got a line of welders all getting ready to weld themselves up. We've got the first welder there that I'm going to have to do up by hand. And now we've got to do the back end here, because we need these in order to get this bottom row of speed modules. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of a redesign on the front end here. So I added a refinery down there. I still have 8, but we gotta need some storage space. And I think it will line up correctly. The entrance right there, yeah. Now, on top of that, we're going to want... do I have it right here? You know, I've been playing on a few other servers. Don't tell anybody I've been cheating on my single player. But, there it is. The some of the mods they have on there have the colors on them. Yeah, the colored mods, they're pretty nice, I gotta say. But anyway, yeah, it'll. I think that'll reach. I think it'll reach there if it's like that, and then that one will weld up. I might have to grab one of these by hand. I'm gonna have to do a lot of this by hand anyway. But it'll be fun to watch. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll watch it go. I'll try and set it up like a time lapse and we can watch it all weld up on its own. That'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna make sure I do this. And that. Then the assembler. No, the assembler's there. Then the welder. 3. Yeah. Alright, now I do need to need to get that somehow. If I put it there, it'll weld up on its own. Yeah. So, alright, well here it is. I've got the bits up there welded up, and everything from there out should, with big, might need to get that one separate. I put that one there. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put that one there, so it'll definitely get caught by that one. And it should lead down here to there and out and over. And then in the back, we've got the same. We've got down and over, and there's one in there, and along the back and the bottom. And just to get it going, notice the connector's got a red ring. That's because it's turned off and did not have power. And now it's got power. So all the welders are turned on except for the one that's already been completed. I'll turn that one on and then start the time lapse. But I have to take the ships off of the Deanston, launch the Deanston, connect to there, and then I'm going to use all the material and resources and everything I have in Deanston to craft up the whole thing. And that'll be fun. Well, let's get to it. Alright, I think I've got it figured out. I'm in spectator cam right now, but my character is sitting in the Deanston's cockpit inside here. Let's see. There he is. And I have on the hotbar there the button to turn on this welder. So let's clear the screen and see what happens. Alright. Oh, and of course I'm welding up the stupid ramp I made to get up there. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. let's see about getting the time lapse started right about now. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. I think I'm, Gonna edit it later on more as a bit of a supercut showing the different parts. And as you can see, I'm still quite a ways away from being done here. But have an idea for something, so stay tuned to the end of the episode and I'll show you that time lapse that you were looking for. But in the meantime, while this has taken a while to assemble the pieces it needs to put everything in, I'm going to go ahead and hop in the constructor, which, where did I leave it? I left it parked over there. And I'm going to go ahead and head over to the Hermes or the Kaiju and just grind up what I can. Start coming back with that because I think I'm going to run out of materials pretty quick. And I remember I don't have any silver for the reactor that I'm going to want to put on here. So I'm going to have to go find some of that. So yeah, let me hop out of creative, or not creative mode, spectator cam. And I'm back. Alright, so I'm going to leave all that going there. It's taking its, well, it's not taking its time. It's doing things up pretty fast, speed modules and all. Yeah. Let's head over to, oops, wrong way. A shipwreck. Alright, here we are. Oh, that's right, I might get some platinum from these thruster components. Let's see. Oh, I'm just gonna start grinding everything. Oop, you got half of the refineries are built. That's cool. Looks like we're struggling on the back end here. Well, I'm sure they'll finish up in the end when everything else finishes up. Let's gently land here. Alright, so I turned this one off so I can get the others a chance to catch up. And I put one there to build those two. And it looks like it's working. Yeah, because those are starting to build here. And then let's see, it must be this one that I've turned off on the other side. Yeah, and that'll leave the last three, and I'll come back with another load of scrap. And keep on keeping on. And this is what you gotta do when you are so heavily overloaded after going to scrap some metal grids that you can't stay upright if you aren't, you know, using at least those. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. I got too ambitious for my own good. Surprisingly, I've still got enough. I think I might have just lost the connector on the bottom. Alright. Let me limp my way back there. Alright. Up you go. See, I can fly upward, I just can't move forward without tilting backward. Oof, yikes. Alright. I think I'm just gonna have to let it smash into the deck on the other side over there. You can do it, buddy. Alright, come on. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Hey, look at me! I got it back. Yay, it's... I got one piece back, right? Like, getting it back in one piece, but it's... Technically, the pieces that I didn't bring back are... They're not very far. They're right over there. Alright, well... I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's take a look at this. How is it doing? Those are all done on that side. And those are all done on this side. So, cool. Let's turn these guys back on. So, now it should finish those up. I guess I'll bring you guys back for the last one. The last bits. Ugh, come on. I just need a few more plates. These things are running out of... They're being snagged by the welders over there as soon as I'm building... Okay, there we go. How do I get back up there? Did I bang this thing? No, I didn't. Did I bang that one? No. Okay. Just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Hey, there we go. Okay. Because it's new, so... Lock. Okay. That was ridiculous. I tried emptying out the cargo containers through the back here, but they're not connected, remember? The only connection on the back is to that... whatever. These were smoking. Something in there is bad. I'm going to have to really redesign this thing. Alright, well, let's go check on the refinery. Almost there. Looks like this thing's slowly getting up. I'm not sure what the where the choices go into what's being constructed next. I'm sure there's some way of figuring it out. I can't imagine it's random. I mean, surely the game engine figures it out on its own somehow, but darned if I could figure out what it was. Just doing a little cleaning up on the back end here. I don't need these things anymore, so let's clear them. Let's null that uranium. leave the conveyor junction there just in case. Alright, so I'm not quite back up to snuff. I still want to build that, but yeah, I keep trying to withdraw it and it's not happening. Wait, I've got all of this. Why is all of this not going through? Is this? No. Why is this stuff stuck in those cargo containers? What is up with that? I've run out of iron. That's what I was trying to show you. The main assemblers, they're not assembling anything. I have no iron. But I've got scrap left in there? Where is it in there? How am I going to get it out? I have a feeling there's something in there that's busted. Says it's functional. Maybe that isn't. Let's see. Aha! The conveyor frame is not functional. Now it is. And all that's getting pulled out, and that should provide enough iron. Because, man, I was close. Can I get... There we go. Alright, and now I have to go get more. Let's see, let's fill up those tanks before I go get more. This time I'm not going to fill myself up so high that I, can't fly proper. Grabbing some more scrap. This is the last bit of it. Awfully low on scrap, however. Yeah, I think... Goodness, I think I might even actually run out of scrap before I'm finished building those construction components. Yeah, go. There, first. That first. Aha, and the sun's setting over there in the horizon, and I am... Eek, no, more of those first. Yes. Haha, it's done. Alright. Well, I was worried about scrap. I can grab this as scrap. All right, guys, look at that. It's done. It's completed. That was pretty cool. I'm glad I was able to build it all the way I did. Certainly a lot better than having to lug the materials back and forth by hand. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate you spending time with me, and I will see you next time on Survival Records. So, I wanted to show you guys something cool. And I'm going to go to my backups of my... Alright, so it was probably a couple hours ago. Well, there's that. There. Probably... No. There. Yeah, that's when I was talking about it. Alright, so... let's load that one. Alright, so just load it in, and yeah, like I thought, I'm all set here, although let's put the one extra one in. And I'm just doing this to show you guys how it all worked. But, alright, and let's get him turned on. And I do this again.
Fuel low.
Ouch. I've been having to launch myself
Fuel
up on
critical.
here to get up. Alright, so I had it. Yeah, alright, did I have the start one ready here? I do, okay. So, toggle block on and off. And then you gotta, how to get into, spectator cam, that's the name. Alright, so here's the Deanston. It puts you underground like this, and that's funky. And, you know, let's get the daylight looking nice. Let's go back to admin tools. Let's go. Yeah, there, that's good. Now, here's where it'll show as really cool. Creative mode. Now, let's slow down a little bit here. Alright, guys. Here is that time lapse you were waiting for. I'll see you guys next time.